Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Justin Sheffield. I'm creating this website, and also I'm creating a YouTube channel. Telling a little bit about my life. I'm gonna be with you about 15 minutes, and then we'll explain everything. Today I want to talk about inspiration. Inspiration, what it means, and about being inspired to do something in life. Um, I came from a pretty different type of background. I came from a background to where I was in prison for 12 years of my life. I've been in 21 different prisons. I have been in the gang violence. I have been all over the world. I got out 4.5 years ago, and since then 4.5 years, I have a little girl. She's 2.5 years old as well. I have traveled the world. I've lived in Europe. I've lived in Mexico. I've lived in every state in North Carolina you can think of. Because the main thing is, when I first got out of prison, I didn't know what to do. But we'll get into more on that later. This video is going to be the new beginning to help people to be inspired. I want you to understand something, that you're a very special person. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for anything. I'm doing it because I want to help people. I want people to realize of their background and realize that they can help people. Everybody go through something different in some type of way. And my mother has been my strength. She has been my stronghold. And a lot of people don't have a mother. They don't have a great mother. I have a great family, nieces and nephews and sisters and grandma and everything. But when I was in prison, I got into a gang when I was about 13 years old. I started gang banging and stuff like that. And I won't get too much into that in depth, but I did get into a lot of fights. I got into a lot of stabbings. I've seen my friends die, and all that stuff. Well, it led to me on a lockup for 4.5 years. I spent 24 hours a day, 4.5 years in a room, and I lost my mind. Of course, I lost it, but I gained it. It has given me the insights of being stronger as a person now, to have passion for people, to be more considerate of my actions. And many different tests and trials have came my way, but I've achieved. And I will tell you today that I'm 29 years old. Since I have been out, I have had homes, I have had cars, I have had my own businesses many times. I've opened a hot dog stand, I've opened a nightclub, I wrote books, I've done everything you can think of. But I won't stop until I reach what I desire. And that is one day to help people to do different things. When I was in Europe recently, I went to the French Foreign Legion. I joined the military there because they told me I couldn't join the military in America. I went to Albania. I was in Paris, living in Paris, stationed. I trained there for a while. Then I went to Albania, which is close to Italy, close to Marseille, which is in France. And I trained with the Ukrainians, the Mongolians, the Russians, every country you can think of. And I've trained with the best mixed martial arts people that has come around. But I can tell you one thing: when I was there, I've experienced the breakdown. I remember being on stage one when they just give you your new name, and they give you a little bit of food, and they starve you and all that stuff. And you got to go up to Gestapo, and Gestapo breaks you down, handcuffs you, and asks you every question. They had called me Jordan Sharp, was my name. They gave me a new identity, a new ID card, and all that stuff. Then I went to Rouge. When I went to Rouge, it was pretty good. But anyway, after a long story short, after the farm and everything, I came to realization that I want more. I'm usually the type of person that I'll try something. If I don't like it, I quit it, do something else. But I came now, as I get older, and be more responsible as a father. I've came to the point in my life that I need to stand still. So right now I have a website. I sell jewelry from Mexico, from Tusco, and from south, which is southern, a little bit southern from Mexico City. And I got silver. I sell clothes, I sell shoes and stuff like that. My website is Bella Designed and dash jewels.myshopify.com, which we'll get into more of that later. I'm not trying to promote the business. I want to really touch you. When I was on lockup, I was on Supermax HCon in Polk Youth Center. I done artwork, and these are a couple I've done. Yeah, I'll have 300 pieces, but this one, this one, and this one. I'm only going to show you 5 pieces, but those pieces, I didn't know how to do artwork. I said, I'm going to learn how to do artwork. I'm going to learn the process of it. I'm going to study everything about it, from the negatives to the positives to the inch of inch, every little seeming of things that I can learn. And I accomplished that, and it kept my sanity. Right now, you might be going through something. It could be your job. It could be your mom. It could be your business. It could be your family. It could be drug problems. It could be going back to prison, or you don't know what to do with your life. And I want to create this channel to be able to inspire you, to be able to, you can inspire me. You can email me. You can talk, back and forth, not for money, but more for helping people. Eventually, I want to help the youth, people that's been through what I've been through. But I'm sitting here today. There's a saying that says, the stature of a man is not by his height or his weight, but by the way he resolves his problems. It's not about how tall you are. It's not about how big you are. It's about how you resolve your problems. Some of the greatest leaders in life that I've studied are the most hardship. It's the most hardship they have been through in life is about having a family or coming from the depths, because they have an understanding of it, and everybody has trouble in some type of way. Just because one person's been to prison, one person's not been to prison, does not make anyone better to be able to help another. You might be going through a problem with addiction. As far as sexual, it could be from drugs, it could be from money, it can be for anything. And with that little addiction that you have that you're going through, you can inspire somebody else that's going through the same thing to not be able to do it no more. And to help them to see where they're wrong at. So I do want to read you a book that I wrote, initially. The book I wrote in prison. It's really inspired a lot of people. A lot of people like it so far. But I want to get it out there, and I'm going to get my 300 pieces out there, and about the stories of Supermax and the 21 prisons I've been into at a young age. I just remember so many different things that I've been through. But I just want to tell you right now, just because we go through something in life does not mean we cannot change. We can't keep judging people for what they've done. We can't keep judging people for their past. We need to stop that. We need to look at ourselves. Look at the man in the mirror. Realize who we are as a person and as a people and as a nation. I said I have been in Mexico, and I have been in Mexico City, and I have seen the poorest people. They work for 20 pesos an hour, $1 an hour to feed their family. You get other countries that are very bad. El Salvador, different places that are really, really, really bad. Brazil, which is beautiful, but Brazil, all these different places that people, my friends, I visited, we hear stories and hear things. It's be appreciative of what you got. If you got the glass of drink, for example, or if you got your spoon or your children, or you got food on your table, be appreciative. But you might be going to a point right now that you want to give up life. But like I say, I want you to really, really follow me. Listen, and we can help each other. I want you to listen to my stories and try to evaluate it and to put it towards your life of how you can grow and how you can do things. Be inspired. I'm going back to school, business administration. I have felonies. I can't get jobs as a police officer or as a military here or in the bank or anywhere. I can't. But what I can do, I can't achieve anything that I set my mind to. And you can too, my friend. There's kids right now that are getting on drugs because of the influence of their friends or school or whatever. And you might have a child that's going through that. Or you want children. I don't know what it might be. But whatever it is, I want you to know that we are one of a nation. Because the whole world, we all have a domino effect. When you are driving a car, for example, and if you bump into somebody, that person's going to be late at work. then that person late at work might can't pay his bills, or might get fired, it might affect his family, or it might get him to do something crazy. Regardless of the fact, everything that we do has an impact in every word that we say. My daughter, she's the most precious things to me right now. I remember in prison, I've always wanted family, and I have been in bad relationships. I have been in situations to where I have not been myself. I change because, I want love, but I don't understand love. And right now I'm single. I stay and do what I have to do for my family, for my daughter. I do everything I can. I found myself that before I owned a nightclub that I was stripping. I've been stripping in Miami. I've stripped in Seattle, Tennessee. I've stripped in Paris. I've stripped in New York. I've stripped in Connecticut, California, Seattle. I mean, every place that you can think of, I had done everything of that nature. There's many things I haven't done, but I told myself that I'm going to try everything to find myself. Now, I don't advise that, but people have to find their own self in certain different types of ways. And now that I work 3 jobs and own a business, and also as well, going to school and the responsibilities, everything's working out. Positive energy. There's a book called The Secrets that I really want you to read. It's about the perspective of the mind. It's about the words that come out of our mouth, the faith. Our mind is like a toolbox, and it is a machine. We need to use the toolbox of our brain and our mind together to create a beautiful machine, because it's all working equalities there that we don't understand sometimes. But I'm going to end this, and I'm not going to be that long, but I want you to follow me. And my email, I want you to look at it, is justman, JUSTMAN 3991@gmail.com. I want to go live sometimes. I'm just going to talk to you because I just want to inspire you. I want you to believe again. I want you to know that we're in this together. And I want to communicate with you if you want to communicate with me. I just believe right now that everybody has a gift and a placement in this world. We need to work together and try to help other people. If I can help that one person can help hundreds and hundreds of more people. So let's work together on that. And I want to inspire that. My friend, is going through a lot right now. And it's really, really hurting me to see a person that's been so good to me in so many different ways going through it. But I want you to know, you might have gone through a lot. My friends might have gone through a lot. But regardless of the fact, you got to keep on fighting. You got to believe every day that you mean something to our world and that you are a good person. You got to believe in those things. Because if you don't believe in those things, then what does our world come to? We live to die. We die to live. So we got to keep on going on. All right, guys. Y'all take care, and I will be back with you tomorrow with some more different inspirational words and different sayings. Have the faith and have the mindset of positivity, because I'm telling you right now, you can make your world a better place. Positive vibes bring positive things into your mundane world, and I promise you, it is a secret, and it is basically out there. You just got to find it within yourself. All right, you take care, and I'll talk to you.